Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the action. And we're taking on Arizona today at home. And this is another match that we really should win. I think they're in fourth place. We, of course, remain in first position. And yeah, we should be able to win this match pretty easily. I told you last time about this, and I kind of do stick with this. One of the problems that I have, again, with this editor data file, among the many problems that I have, is the fact that the schedule is just so imbalanced, right? So I know that there's supposed to be other tournaments coming up. I don't know if we qualify for them or not, not being in the first tier of the sport. But as it stands at the moment, it feels like you're just kind of going from match to match, and that it's just sort of easy, and we're kind of playing out the string. Arizona with an attack here that doesn't really go very far, thanks to Alpha Dos Heroics getting that one back out. Here's Elliott now with a corner. He knocks this one up, and Korn has it, and that's going to be the end of that. Korn, of course, interesting name spelled with a K, like the old new metal band that you'll remember from a couple of decades past. I actually saw a kid at my son's elementary school the other day wearing a Korn shirt, and that's when I realized that I'd forgotten all about the band, and I hadn't seen anybody with a shirt like that for a couple decades. And here's Martin in there attacking goal and almost scoring a goal there before we're even 2 minutes into the match. And that one's knocked down, unfortunately, by the keeper. Now it's Bowden here looking for Alpha Doe and just can't find it, but it goes back to him. Alpha Doe now, and he was really fouled inside the box, and there's no call. And so we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. We'll take a look at this highlight again. That was an excellent pass forward by Garcia over to Martin. And it was not the keeper who made the save. It was a defender who bounced that one off. It's Son Hyun Taek now back to Alpha Doe. Alpha Doe will take this one up. He walks up quickly and then passes back to Chris Gallagher, who will slow it way up. Gallagher now attacks and then back to Matt Williams. And you can see that Arizona is playing everybody back pretty deep. Well, it's not exactly park the bus, but I'm starting to wonder here what's going to happen in this game. Matt Williams takes us over here on the left side and then back to Garcia, also on the left side. And he has that cross looking over to Bowden on the right, and Evans' header is a little bit high. Everybody looks a little bit happy, a little bit complacent, a little bit in the middle in terms of their emotions. Doe throws this one into Mutenya. Mutenya back to Alpha Doe. Alpha Doe now over to Chris Gallagher, over to Silvis, back to Doe, back to Gallagher, to Doe again as we working around the back. It's Mutenya now to Silvis. Silvis passes this one forward looking for Son Hyun Taek over to Martin, then back to Matt Williams. Matt Williams walks this one up, and he's going to have to cross it here somewhere. He then walks behind everybody and takes a shot on goal from a kind of crazy angle that goes nowhere, and so that's the end of that. You can see Jorge Alberto Garcia is having a much better match this time than he did last time. Last time, as you'll remember, is when he had that famous back foot pass back to Korn, the goalkeeper, that really, really had me concerned because nobody was looking for that at all. I have no idea what in the world he was doing on that one. Looks like he's not doing any of those kind of shenanigans today, trying to score an own goal. Mutenya to Silvis, over to Bowden. Bowden down to Williams, and he knocks a shot over that is saved by Chronic, the goaltender. What a name. And yeah, the Chronic knocks it back, and it goes as far as Bowden over to Garcia to Son Hyun Taek. Son Hyun Taek over to Matt Williams. Matt Williams over to Garcia, and two of these guys must be offside. I mean, Aldana is probably going to be offside, and I think Garcia was as well. And there's no indication of offsides at all, and so it looks like it's going to be 1-0 BYU. I'm pretty sure here maybe he was onside by like an inch or so, and then I guess Aldana was right behind the ball, but boy, that's a real close call. 1-0 BYU, and not even any complaints of offside from the Arizona players. And here is Bowden to take the corner, and it looks like Matt Williams is injured. Doe ends up scoring a goal, and after 2 minutes, we were up 2-0. How about that? Second goal in the space of about 2 minutes here for us, and Doe with the excellent header here. And I mean, nobody was even marking him. That's what happens. You need to get your players marking him tightly to prevent him from doing that. Looks like Matt Williams is potentially injured, so we'll take a look and see what's happening here once we get to halftime. He looks like he's good enough to stay on for the moment, so we'll see. Son Hyun Taek with the interception. And this is knocked back over to Gallagher, then back to Son Hyun Taek again. Son Hyun Taek over to Garcia. Garcia walks this up, then passes back to Matt Williams again. Matt Williams takes it. And up to Son Hyun Taek. Son Hyun Taek has over to Williams. Williams will take this one up over to Garcia. Garcia over to Matt Williams now, and he'll walk this forward over to Gallagher to Alpha Doe. Alpha Doe has it. Alpha Doe walks this one all the way forward over to Amutenya and over to Bowden. Bowden with the shot, and that one's deflected, and it's up and out for a corner. And so here comes that corner from Bowden. Bowden steps back and runs up and fires and looks for Alpha Doe, can't quite find him. And Alpha Doe with it again back to Silvis. And unfortunately, nothing happens with that shot. It's up and over everybody's head, and we go on to halftime. And so we've been playing okay. Yep, we're controlling possession. It's kind of a boring match. That's always what we want to do. We want to make it boring and make it so they don't have much of a chance. There was no injury to Matt Williams, as you can see, so he's doing okay. He's not even that tired. So I don't know what my assistant manager was talking about. Whatever it wasn't that important. I don't know. You know how it is with this game sometimes, right? Garcia with it now, and the tackle by Hernandez will knock that ball out, and let's see what we can do from here. So I do think that Arizona's been playing kind of an extreme defensive formation, judging from how long it took us to score. Fortunately, though, we did have that corner to give us a little bit of a cushion. Now, Bowden knocks this one forward looking for Aldana, and Aldana doesn't even know where the ball is. It was a good idea, and he, using his pace, should have been able to get onto that one. Son Heung-taek with a long pass back to Corn. I don't know why he did that. Because we had that part of midfield dominated. It's Garcia with it now, and he lumps this one forward again, looking for Aldana, finds him, and that, fortunately for Arizona, is knocked out by a defender, and it's going to be a corner. And so, I mean, it was a pretty good idea, right? But, yeah, I don't know. Aldana brought this one forward and just can't quite get that cross on and over and in. And here's Bowden. Evan Bowden's going to take this forward, looking for Son Heung-taek, who is fouled. It looked to me like he slipped on the grass. So they're calling a foul here, and there is going to be a penalty. And, of course, as usual, we can't see the replay of the penalty. Thank you, Sports Interactive. And Robinson is getting a talking to there for Arizona. And here comes who? Probably Aldana. Yes, it's Aldana taking the penalty, and he'll score it, of course. And it's 3-0 BYU. Second goal for Aldana, 25 in the season so far, which is pretty good considering how few games we've played. But then again, how many games have we played, right? We had 10 games before the season even started, and those were 10 official matches. So I don't know. I complained about this before. I'm like, this thing is so random. Bowden now takes a shot, and Chronic is able to grab it, and you can't beat the Chronic. And now it's going to be another highlight for BYU as Garcia has it over to Aldana. Back to Garcia. Garcia takes this one forward, lumps it looking for Amutenya. Can't find him. Finds him this time. And there's a shot from Amutenya that's about 5 rows deep. And so we'll see what happens with the next highlight here. Not too bad from us so far. Bowden with the free kick. And that one is knocked out for another corner. I don't know how many corners we've had in this match. It feels like every other play is a corner. And let's see what happens. This is knocked up, looking for Alpha Doe, can't find him, and it's going to be with Martin over to Aldana, who just misses the hat trick. Oh man, he's going to be really, really hanging his head after missing that one. That was just a gift. Alpha Doe with this now. Alpha Doe moves it up the right side, and he looks over to cross for Aldana, which is not really the best way to get the ball to him. I'm a little bit more in favor of lumping it forward to him than these long crosses from crazy angles. White, and his free kick is knocked up, but Korn is able to jump up and grab it. Thankfully, that was a real dangerous free kick from Arizona. Not too bad. Alpha Doe with it now. Alpha Doe will take this one up, and he is tackled by White. Fortunately for us, we have 4 men back, and there's Hernandez with a shot on goal, but it's not going to do anything now with all the guys that we had back. That was very, very scary, though. A scary moment for us. That could have ended very, very badly. Here's Williams with the throw over to Garcia. Garcia knocks us all the way back to Korn. Korn over to Williams. Williams takes us up, passes it to Garcia. Garcia looking forward, finds Aldana, who scores. There is your hat trick. That's what I was about to say, right? Those ones where we lump it forward for him tend to work a little bit better than trying to do crosses from insane angles. I know. I see it, assistant manager. Thank you for telling me that Chris Gallagher is a yellow card from being sent off. You know what? I don't care if he's or from being suspended. If he's suspended, then we'll use somebody else. Imagine that. It's funny, man. I got it. I got it already. I know what's going on. I think it'll be okay. 4-0 BYU. Aldana with a hat trick. He's got to be the man of the match. I think he was robbed of it the last 2 times because they gave it to Bowden. Evan Bowden, who didn't score and who instead had a couple of key passes, and that looked better than actually scoring goals. I don't know. Whatever. Somebody will tell me one day how XG actually works. Bowden with the interception over to Aldana, over to Mutenya. Mutenya with a forward over to Son Tek to Silvas. Here we go. Here we go. Silvas takes it up himself and has a shot on goal that knocks off the woodwork and is out of play. That was really good by Silvas. And Chronic passes over to Rabiu. I can't tell if it's an I or an L. Over to another Arizona player, now to White. Right over back to Rabiu, and it's White with the shot on goal. And boy, I don't know what Korn was doing. He was diving before there was even a shot. That was a little bit odd by us. That's a poor play by Korn, really. So White back to Rabiu. That is an I. And with this with that crossing pass, Korn just like falls down on his face, and I don't understand what he was trying to do there, but whatever it was, it didn't work that well. I mean, we have the 3-goal advantage still, but that was ridiculous. Aldana trying to get himself sent off, and Garcia ends up intercepting this and shoots it forward for a goal, number 3 of the season for him. And very, very good job by Garcia. Aldana, meanwhile, that was really, really dangerous. Look at this tackle that he tries to make here. I mean, he does get his foot on the ball, but that's really, really dangerous. And Garcia was able to get it because Riley didn't play that ball. It doesn't look like he knew what he was doing. And so it's now 5-1 BYU, and really should be 5-0 if it wasn't for Korn and that pretty awful show of performance. And this one is lumped up forward, and we're able to win in midfield over to Silvas to Son Tek. Son Tek over to Aldana. Aldana will take a shot from there. Why? All right. I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, this is where the parts of the team that are not so good will stand out, right? Bad logic is just part of Football Manager. We dominate. They had 3 shots, 2 on goal. We only had 19 shots, and we scored 5 of them. So that gives you an idea of how well we played. And we had, 64% of the possession. That was entertaining. At least I think it was entertaining. It's always fun to win. I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye.